So still a few moving boxes, but we are already a pretty functional space. Exciting about this space is that, we walked in and it was outfitted for essentially anybody who could come through the door, could work in this space. So whether you're doing organic chemistry or biochemistry, virology, sort of whatever your discipline was, I think it was outfitted in such a way that there's a lot of flexibility.
Bringing people together is really important in research.
The collegiality is something that's been well known at USF, and many of our recruits see that when they come in and talk to investigators around campus. And what they see in this particular facility is bringing those groups together and being a place to do this research and to synergize off of one another and then get that work done. We have the genomics facility, which enables all kinds of studies to be done all over campus, but that's right next door. And then it's tied together by the incubators. And so you have the incubator facility, and this building, I understand, will have incubator facilities as well. This is really the ideal environment to do science if you're trying to translate science into useful things for society.
So we have 788 linear feet of bench space. We have specific rooms for cell culture and those kinds of things as well. We have a vivarium aspect. We have high containment labs.
Your team understands building, your team understands design, and your team understands the science behind your tenants. And yes, it may be your tenant's first time building out a space within a building. You understand the process. You understand how to communicate with the architects and engineers. You know how to help bridge and convey the needs of a tenant.
When I walked in immediately and started sketching out where certain areas might be for certain kinds of work, it became obvious that I might need just some changes made to the electrical outlets or some other aspects of the lab, and that happened incredibly quickly. This little cubby in the back, which seems really silly to be so excited about, but that's where you put all the gas cylinders, and they're always in the way, they're always poking out, and this is sort of a small detail that I thought was legitimately quite helpful.
We have that community of not only doctors, but companies, right, faculty and students that are coming together in this space. So that's going to be incredible.
I just love to be hosting somebody at the hotel across the street and have them asking me about the research park, and I walk out and I just point across the street and say, there's the incubator, there's the genome center, this is the new building that we're now populating. And it's just, it's like eye-opening for them. They realize, wow, USF really is on the move.
Science is very competitive, and getting the best people, you want to make sure that they have all of their boxes checked. And one of those boxes is, do they enjoy coming to work? In 3 months, I'm looking to start experiments on Monday, which is really remarkable. And if you ask most people in the field, 6 months, 9 months is pretty typical. Sometimes it's a year out. But to get the equipment in and start the experiments this quickly, I think is really what makes this so special.